You know, through the last couple of days that we've been at India Food Forum 2018, we've heard from all kinds of people, ranging from a global mammoth like Unilever down to the smaller businesses that are still struggling to get their toehold into the market. At the end of the day, every one of these companies began as a startup in one form or the other. And a lot of the success stories that we've heard today, through yesterday, have come as a result of sheer perseverance, passion, persuasion, and I guess a certain amount of private equity money. What we're going to look at this evening are 16 startups that have changed the taste of India. Whether it's been in food and grocery retail, whether it's been in food service, production, payment delivery, food support, we're going to take a look at all of these. We've had a preliminary jury that's brought it down to these 16, and these 16 are now going to share their ideas, their execution strategy, the implementation, and of course how they've done with our jury today. But to lead the discussion, I'd like to call our anchor for the evening, a man who started, as he said, as a startup himself, with 30,000 rupees on the table, from one location to, I think it's over 100 now? 155. So ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your anchor for the rest of the evening, the founder of Wow Momo, Sagar Diryani.
Hi friends, good evening. So we have 16 startups here who are here to sell themselves and to be judged by the jury, and a chance for them to let you guys experience their product, hear them out, and give a look at them. Well, you know, India is a very, very emotional country, like we all know. हम जो भी करते हैं दिल से करते हैं, हम बड़े दिल वाले होते हैं. And I can see many of my friends here who are from Delhi, तो दिल्ली वाले तो ज़्यादा ही दिल वाले होते हैं. Right, Rahul? Rahul? दिल्ली वाले ज़्यादा दिल वाले होते हैं. So we have this 16 startups here. I'd like them to come on stage. The way we go about is we have a 3-minute AV for each startup. And then we have around 16 jury members here, approximately. Maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more. Each one of them will ask one of the startups a question. Now, who will ask which startup a question? I've got a list here. So we'll follow that list. But the judging will happen by all the jury members. So one jury member will ask one of the startups a question. The startup has 2 minutes to answer. My advice to startups is, वो जो पूछेंगे उसको आंसर करना, और आपका जो 3 मिनट का वीडियो था वो बहुत छोटा था, तो जो आपने नहीं बोला वो भी बोल देना. You break the rules, you make the rules, okay? But 5 minutes is all you have. So I'll proceed by calling up the startups on stage. We don't have too much time, we're running late. So I will not introduce everyone individually. I've been strictly told to go fast. So if you guys can please come on stage, the startups can please come on stage. So you know, I have been where you guys are, okay? In the IRF also I presented. And to pep you guys up, you know, there are these lines of Javed Akhtar Sahab which I strongly believe in. And I've imbibed in my life. कि मंजिलें हैं तो मुश्किलें हैं, मुश्किलें हैं तो हौसला है, हौसला है तो विश्वास है, क्योंकि फाइटर हमेशा जीतता है, फाइटर हमेशा जीतता है. So you guys are here to win. If you don't win, you can come down and fight with the jury members and still win, okay? So we'll move to this brand called PLiNG. So do we have the AVs ready? Okay, how many of you here are Bollywood fans? The jury members, largely. So this is Andrein, yeah. So Andrein does not have an AV for himself.
Check.
His dream is to be a Bollywood actor, तो उसने बोला मैं AV नहीं लाऊंगा, मैं खुद enact करके अपना presentation दूंगा. Just kidding. But Andrein unfortunately does not have an AV, but he has been bold and strong enough to do it by himself. So Andrein, over to you. इसके बाद कर लेते हैं.
Can I have the jury hands once more, just to spot them all? Great, thank you.
You guys have a sheet? The jury guys have a sheet?
Is it my time yet?
Yeah, you can start.
Can I switch the projector back on, please, onto the main screen? All right, so I was asked to make a 3-minute video a few days back But sadly, the only video I could actually do in the last whole week is this. This is my daughter, Esra. She was admitted in the hospital. Thankfully, she's off the hospital now. So that's the only video I could make for you. Jokes apart, my name is Andren Mendes. I'm coming from PLiNG Foods, Kerala. So that's my brand. We hope after this presentation, our world will not be the same as much as yours. All right, so moving forward, like I said, my name is Andren. Myself with my colleague, Mr. C. George, we started this company a year back. The intent was to create alternative and healthy products, primarily snacks and beverages, and make customer choices simpler. As for my own qualification, the best qualification I have to be here is because I failed twice and didn't give up. And somehow the third one worked for me. So this is technically my fourth company. I basically come from an advertising background, and after this, this is my fourth company where I'm trying to learn something new with the food industry. So that's what we started with a year back. Banana chips, flavored banana chips. Hopefully I will be able to give you a few samples after this. What we were looking was very simple in terms of a game plan. We wanted to be in maximum number of shelves in different categories. I mean, that is the kind of strategy we wanted to do. And the last 1 year, I would say what we have done basically is I have learned how not to run a food company. And I've mastered that. So in the next, going forward, I think I will be hopefully able to use all the things I've learned to actually run a food company. So right now we are working on the distribution part. We are only available in Karnataka and Kerala right now. So we launched with 3 SKUs 12 months back. The price point was ₹50, and which is why we were limited to modern retail. But thankfully, the customers who picked our product liked it. What you see here are actual social media images of people who shared via social media after buying the product. Now, what we have figured is we are getting into the general trade market by launching the 10 rupee product, which will help us to expand our retail reach from 300 to 3 lakh, and in the process, building a national brand. And we have also rolled out a 50 lakh media campaign, which is being rolled out as we speak. To start with in South India, we have invested so far around 60 lakh rupees. In the first year, we made only 5 lakhs, but that was, we were only operating for 4 months during the last financial year. But just to give you a progress, last month alone, we did sales or revenue worth 5 lakhs. And the last 30 days, we've increased our distributors count by 100% and retail count by 300%. This is because we entered general trade with a 10 rupee product. But otherwise, in terms of the general trade, in terms of the modern retail outlets that we are already there in South, we can see on the bottom one, we are in Spar, we are in more mega stores, we are in Reliance. We are also selling online via Amazon. So we've raised a small round via brand capital, but the intent is to become a $1 million brand in 3 years, and we're looking for co-founders, partners, and of course, support from all of you jury around here. Being an asset-light company, the plan is very simple: launch more number of products. So right now we are 5. We want to get that to 30 in few months' time. And we've already, as you can see on the right side, we have peanuts and cereal products which are already ready to launch. So that's it from my end. What I can quickly give you right now is a few samples of my product. If you can just pass it on, please.
I'll help you out.
Thank you. If you could pass it on to the entire jury.
Mr. Nathan, just finish your pitch here. Products will keep having.
All right. So yeah, that's it from my end. It's just done.
Can I take this? So Andren,
Yep.
well done. I think we'll ask Mr. Vikram Kamath to take this question. Is Vikram here?
Oh, is it like a forced question thing? I'm sorry.
No, I mean, that's the list that I've got, so. Because see, if you keep it open to every jury member, asking them one question each, it's going to become very, very late. So we fixed one jury member dedicated to one startup.
I was just about to start, so anyway.
Anyone else wants to take it?
I think, I think the question I try to ask is that this business is all about scale.
Yep.
And when you're saying that, you've got 5 lakhs and you've seen, you're saying 100% growth and 300% growth, 1 lakh to grow into 5 lakhs is not at a 50 rupee product. Yeah.
Correct.
So what is the plan in terms of how many people do you have feet on the street that you're saying you're going to go from 300 stores to 3 lakh stores? If I
So,
remember
to answer your question, this is all, I mean, if you understand, this is all about distribution. So what we have done is, in the last 1 year, like I said, we've made some mistakes in terms of hiring people and all that. So right now, we are in the process of setting up a new sales team.
how many people? That's it.
So right now, we only have 3 people, myself and 2 other sales team. Does that answer your question, I hope?
Anything else that you want to add? Anything else that you want to add that you failed? You missed
Well,
out in your 3 minutes.
we are an asset-light company, and that helps us to focus a lot on the sales, marketing, and distribution journey of the brand, because we don't have to worry a lot about infrastructure or managing resources at the back end. That has been fairly our strength in the last 1 year. And what we have also understood is we also need the right set of partners to set up proper sales and distribution channels.
So how was PLiNG? I mean, you guys tried it. How was it?
And the product has taken good
How was the
remarks.
product? Honest feedback. Can we get a mic? Can we get more mics here, please?
Product is decent, but not doesn't hit it out of the park for me at
Come
all.
on, you can say it.
I can say it. So banana chips, I buy them. I buy the traditional banana chips in the mithai shop.
Fair enough.
This doesn't hit it out of the park, not for me.
I think you're
I'm
trying
confused
to
with the taste.
Yeah, I think
It's
you're trying
neither
to
a potato,
confuse.
neither is a potato, neither it's a potato, neither it's a banana. So my brain is processing it.
Yes, yes. So that's
Is that intentional or?
somewhat, yes. So you've seen that the products are crinkle cut so as to keep some identifying parts in terms of potato grips. So we are trying to target the same customers who like Western snacks. It's not an ethnic snack product.
Okay.
Fair enough. I think it's a feedback. And well done, yeah. Good show.
All right. Thank
Wishing
you.
you all the best.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jury.